Here on GoPSUSports.com with Mike Gesicki. Mike, what a beautiful day for late September out here.
Yeah, it's not too bad out here.
Are you excited? This Saturday going to be, I know the focus is on Indiana, but a chance to throw things back and honor the traditions of Penn State in this Generations of Greatness game.
Yeah, I mean, I think, having this Generations of Greatness game and, kind of honoring the tradition that we have here at Penn State with our uniforms and, going back to all the different teams and, kind of taking a piece of everyone's uniform and putting it together on Saturday. It's going to be cool. It's something that, all the players and all the guys are looking forward to. So it's definitely something that we're excited about.
It was mid-June when we kind of saw you all seeing the uniform for the first time, but I'm curious, what's your favorite part, maybe something that you're most looking forward to, and kind of how you're getting adjusted to any new aspects of this uniform?
I think the part of the entire uniform that, a lot of the guys are really excited about is the white cleats. Just to kind of throw on a different colored cleats. Obviously, Penn State prides themselves in the black shoes and all that kind of stuff. So to go back and wear the white cleats just for one game, it's going to be exciting for us. We've been breaking them in on like easier practices on Sundays. So this way, when we get out here on Saturday, it's going to be a good transition.
Throwing it back to last weekend, I heard Jason come into postgame really talking about the resiliency of this team and how, that's kind of been what's defining this team. Probably no better example of that than the Iowa game, but yep. I'm curious, where is that resiliency coming from this year?
I think it, dates back to last year.
Yeah.
We had a few, tough losses last year, starting with that Pitt game, earlier in the year last year. But, we started off that game down 28-7, fight all the way back and then come up short. And then in the Big Ten championship game, same situation, down 28-7, fight all the way back, and then get over the hump and end up coming up with a huge win for our program. So I think taking those experiences from last year and then building off of them this year, being an older team and having a lot of experience. So I think that being resilient is definitely something that we pride ourselves in. We're going to fight until the end. And we know that as long as there's time left on that clock, just like there was on Saturday, we have a chance to win the game.
What were you thinking? What was going through your mind when that, I think it was 1 minute 42 seconds came up in that last drive?
Honestly, when they scored, that quickly, that was kind of the best case scenario for us because it gave us an opportunity to go down and, be able to, finish with the ball in our hands and, ultimately win the game. So when they scored with 1 minute and 40 seconds left, we knew that we had an opportunity to go down and score. We have a bunch of confident guys on our offensive group, led by, an extremely confident offense coordinator, Coach Moorhead. And we were able to, make our way all the way down the field. And with 4 seconds left, last play of the game, you wouldn't rather any other way. And Juwan comes up and makes a huge play.
Having to battle and, really finding that road test at Iowa, what were kind of some of the takeaways and things to work on headed toward Indiana?
I think just the minor details of the overall game, honestly. As an offense, we were able to move the ball, but then we were kind of stopping ourselves when we got down in the red zone and down by the goal line. I mean, we had almost 600 yards offense, but only had, I think it was 21 points to show for it. So definitely, the minor details of it to fix that kind of stuff, because ultimately, we know the success that as an offense that we can have. So it's definitely something that we're going to focus on this week and look to fix it this Saturday.
Now, speaking of this week, what are you kind of seeing right now in your early preparations when you're looking at Indiana, specifically as it relates to their secondary?
Yeah, Indiana is definitely going to play us tough. They're having an extremely, successful season so far this year. They played Ohio State extremely tough in week 1, and that's kind of a film that I've been looking at because of the similarities in our offenses, and Indiana's. They're confident in their scheme, and they're gonna play some man coverage, and they're gonna give you an opportunity, one-on-one, which as a competitor, it's something that you look forward to. So I'm sure that them being that defense, they're looking forward to that opportunity, and then us, the offense that we are, also looking forward to that opportunity because ultimately when it's you versus another guy, the best man wins.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you back here out on Saturday.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.